About divinity, divinity influence. What is it all about? Can you explain it to us?
So I call myself divinity influencer because I'm an advocate of authenticity. So once you're on your true self, there is no comparison with the next person. That's the place you can grow. Quite a person,
delay of that
even before.
It's not because of you not wanting it, but you are looking for somebody attractive to you, right?
I can only be wanting it when I see someone that is attractive too, right? I cannot personally, my body system is not built that way. So I'm very busy, with thinking about book. So I only start initiating in my head if I have a boyfriend, and then okay, we should do it. It's important, right?
There's no difference.
There is so, but apart from that, that's actually how it works.
And you tried it was okay.
For me, it was just the same thing I described. Was like me breaking my first virginity. It's like it's a painful system. You have to take a while. Like I know they do again, okay? That kind of a thing. So it's taking. I'm still on the system, so it's still.
I don't do it. So I want to ask you about divinity, divinity influence. What is it all about? Can you explain it to us?
So I call myself divinity influencer because I'm an advocate of authenticity. So I feel and I think and I believe that the best place to be is to be on your true self. So once you're on your true self, there is no comparison with the next person. That's the place you can grow. So and this is what I always try to bring people into. I try to remind people that you don't need to be someone else. You as a person is enough. You have all the potential and capability. And the only way you can get that level of authenticity is vulnerability and honesty. Being with people where you can just be yourself. You don't need to pretend. You don't need to adjust or anything. You don't need to fit in.
See that.
And you can just be yourself. Be as raw as you could be and be appreciated from your rawness. So I bring people home to their divinity, because many things that is depriving us from not coming to our divinity, the social media, the mindset that there is a standard that something has built, not the standard I've built for myself. The system believes that maybe by 28 I should get married. The system believes that, because of those standards that is external force makes us far from ourselves, which is our home. Our home is our true self. And this is what I preach every time. And that is why I started calling myself divinity influencer. So most of the time when I talk to people, I write a lot. I actually authored a book, which is out on Amazon this October.
Wow.
It's called
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Today was the time.
So it's called From Chaos to Clarity.
Wow. From chaos to clarity.
Yes.
Wow.
That's the name of the book. So it's actually some of the things I got to do during the chemo, during the time of my treatment. So I will tell people that the best time in my life was during the time of my treatment. Yes, it was difficult, it was tough. But in all my life, I've been a very hardworking girl. Really hardworking, that I don't have time to rest. I'm thinking about people, I'm thinking about family, I forgot myself. So this was me having 8 months vacation. When I'm not thinking about anybody. The only thing I'm thinking about is myself. So I came out from chemotherapy, becoming a Mercedes-Benz ambassador, writing 7 books. And
you wrote 7
books.
So, but you're publishing one
now,
month.
yes.
Wow.
So some of the books I got, like, I don't know if you know Kate Bush.
Kate Bush. No.
Okay. He's a very popular UK singer. So one of my books, which is a part of the chemo series, she's going to preface it for me. So she's still with it in the team, and then I'm looking forward to having it done before we can bring it. And then next year I'm going back home to do my documentary, because I wanted to know if there's possibility we can have the cancer documentary in our TV platform, so people could see how this really looks like. Because during my campaign this month, I found out that many people don't even know what breast cancer is, and then how are they going to now check for themselves? So I'm getting involved with many teams. Rangers is partnering with us. Rangers, Enugu Rangers is partnering with us. Miss Ideal Nigeria is partnering with us. Medical students are partnering with us. Different universities, medical students in different associations are partnering with us. And it's quite something that is, I'm looking forward to getting more partnership, so that we can be able to get this awareness done. And not just the awareness, I'm also looking at maybe going home with having a mammography machine, or in a hospital where people can just go freely and check this breast, or also teach them at least mechanical how to check it themselves. So, yeah. That's it.
Okay.
Awesome.
That's okay for me. So I will leave it.
No, awesome. I mean, I want to start by saying you are a strong lady. You're a strong lady. When I was telling Mr. Vic, I said, no, this is one session we would not have to miss. I spoke to you early in the morning, right? So almost at the same time I called him. I think he was still in bed that morning. And I was like, Victor, we have something very important we have to talk about, a session and all. And so far, I think it has been very, very awesome. I want to commend you. Keep up the good work. Even while we are coming, the things you were telling me I never knew about you, I was like, wow, this guy, you did rest at all, stuff like that. And, yeah, so she from here, she's also traveling to one of the African countries before she go back to Germany, but I wanted to ask one question. See, there are a few things people here in the UAE we talk about, like something like people talk about loneliness, to say, they don't have families here, they don't have relatives here. It seems a bit excluded. And the setting here in the UAE mostly is the work-life kind of living. You go to work, you come back, you rest a bit, you go to work again. So how is it in Germany? Like, do people find love? Do people get married? Do people have this association amongst themselves? How is it over there?
Honestly, the abroad, diaspora life is kind of mimicable everywhere. It's similar everywhere.
Okay.
But there's one book I read the second day I came to Germany. It's written by Ruth King. It's called Resist in the Mind.
Resist in the mind. Okay.
So the thing is that majority of us coming from different places, immigrants, it doesn't only happen to Black people. It's still struggling to accept I know acceptance is a very key thing. So once you start seeing, here I am now, this is me, this is where I am, this is my base, I have to settle in here for this time, at least for this frame of time. It brings you home to that place. And what happens when it brings you hope? It's that feeling, because belonging, people don't pull you to belong. You have to get to belong to places. You have to get to belong to the system. You have to get to belong to other people, friendship. So before you want someone to extend their hand, you have to make yourself open for the hand to be extended to, right? So when people say about lonely, I'm lonely, I don't have people, I actually tell them, I don't think you are lonely, actually. For me, Germany is not lonely. But many people complain that it's lonely. Yes, there is no community, you having beer, doing a meeting. There is nothing like that, which there could be if you also have a positive friends around you. But the fact is that those people you are feeling that they are not part of, they are human beings too. So most of my friends are Germans. We go out together, we have fun together. I'm in conference, you have to make any place you are your home. Even if it's not permanent, temporarily, understand the system, adopt it. There is a beauty in the diversity that people don't understand. The beauty in diversity is that at this point in time, the power that I could stop my thing to take another thing is strength. I could stop my weather. Before I was in the hot weather, and then I could adopt a new weather, and my body is well fitted to it. It's building your strength. So even though there's loneliness, the loneliness have a way of molding you to become a better version of yourself.
Okay, but there is a thing as loneliness, right? Like it happens, it exists in not Dubai, in Germany.
It exists everywhere. Loneliness.
So, how about
everywhere.
marriage there? Because see, like here in the UAE, even if an African is to get married here, most likely you get married to a fellow African. If you don't want to marry your home country person, taking for instance, if you're from Cameroon, you don't want to marry somebody from Cameroon, you might marry somebody from Kenya, from Uganda, anywhere. All right. Now, but in Germany, I think they have a bit of a flexibility in marrying even people from Germany and other European countries. So how is the marriage setting over there?
But it depends on why you are marrying.
Okay.
Because in Germany, some people did not come for studies. Some people come as an asylum seekers.
Okay.
And some of those asylum seekers, they are even the majority in numbers. For you to remain, you must have a child or you are married. So the marriage is parentive, depends on the intention of marriage, right? But I would say that majority of the Black people always want to go to the Black people. because they feel more connected to them than the white people, right? It happens. And majority of the women are not seeing, the mindset of being in Germany and having the 50-50 deal, a man telling you to bring 50-50 to the table. So that is also one thing why we women, we are running away from the white people, because none of them want to do 50-50. And even the black people now, they are also not doing 50-50.
Sorry, you said the white men, they don't want to do...
The black ladies don't want to marry the white people because they don't want to do 50-50.
Oh, okay.
Because for them, it's 50-50.
So black men don't do 50-50?
Black men now are not doing it. But before, they don't used to do it. Any black man want to be a provider.
But why are ladies scared of 50-50? Are they not working? Are they not getting money?
Yeah, they are scared of it.
Why?
Every typical African lady, what they teach you as an African lady is respect a man love me. Okay. Respect a man love me.
So what about finance?
Right? And let me put it. For you to respect somebody is somebody that is bigger than you, giving you something. So even if they are bigger, they want to keep their own so that they will give you the honor to feel your respect. You get it? So that is how we are wired already. So it takes somebody who has a different perspective to believe otherwise. Right? Yeah.
Okay. So how about living in Germany? I mean, at the end of the day, we all are going out there for greener pastures, right? So how about like financial sustainability in Germany? Like here, for instance, there are Africans that earn somewhere around 2,000 dirhams. That should be somewhere around $700 or 600 and something dollars. All right. There are people that earn up to $1,000, which is 3,700 dirhams, and the rest of it, like menial jobs. It goes from there. Yeah. So now in Germany, what is the setting like? How do people cope? What is the cost of living? How do they survive their wages?
The most beautiful part of Germany is that life is easy. There is peace in your heart. Because, for example, if you're a student in Germany and you're in public school, you don't pay school fees. That means every money you're making, you're saving it. And as a student, you're allowed to work. During the holiday, you're working 40 hours. And within the holiday, in the school time, you can work up to 20. And now it's even 30 hours. Right? So, and as a student, for me, I'm a student because I'm talking more from the student perspective. Your living cost, majority is in this hostel, which your accommodation is not so expensive because it's student accommodation, right? So you find out that at the end of the month, you're making like 1,600 to 1,700. And your bill inside that 1,600 to 1,700 is 400.
Right? Euros, right?
400.
Like you have spent so much. Because your house rent may be 250. How you want to take job?
Okay.
Yes, how you want to take job? You don't go finish 100 euros in a month. You find out that you are saving almost 1,300 and 1,200 as a student. You get? So it gives you this peace. There is they struggle too much for Germany because there is nothing to struggle. Your school is not timed like in UK. You must finish in 1 year. Of course, if you not finish, you have to pay school fees. But in our own, it's not like that. You can finish your school in 2 years, or you can even extend it 3 years. You can even extend it 4 years, but 5 years. You get the point? So it makes you relax to, focus really on yourself. The only difficulty is that some of the courses you are doing, you are mandatory to have German. So you have to, for you to maybe if you want to do a business development course, or you want to work in the hospital, you need to speak with people. So you need to learn German. So you are mandated to learn that German. So someone like me who is in the IT field is not a big deal for me. It's a big deal if I want to remain in Germany forever, get their pass and everything. But for work purpose or study purpose, it's nothing for me.
Okay, do we have people in professional jobs, like maybe after studies, you graduate and all? Do we have African people in professional positions?
I am one of them. I'm working now. I'm working in Germany oil and gas company, right? So even as a student, now I finished working in Schlumberger. Now I'm working in a company called Wintershall. So it's the biggest oil company in Germany. So as a student, I have this opportunity. Just imagine if you finish as a student. So many of our people are in different professional jobs. So the reduction, Germany now is even recruiting people like they have their new opportunity called opportunity cartel, because they want people to come and do the menial job, because all the students that is there are not doing menial jobs. So once you are finishing, you have opportunity to work in a professional jobs. So they are now bringing people now, yeah, come and do menial job. If you are a plumber, come and show us you can work for us. So they are now looking, if you go to news, like 400,000 opening they have for people to come in. So whether there is a professional jobs, there is so many of it.
Okay, for a person out there asking,
Mhm.
how can I migrate to Germany? Maybe the person is already here in the United Arab Emirates, or the person is there in one of the African countries, or in UK, anywhere at all. So, what is the easiest way to migrate to Germany?
I don't give people easiest way to migrate to Germany.
Okay.
I give you the most honorable and the best way to be in Germany, to be in any country, which is where you can go and show that you have a skill. So anything you are doing and you're coming for education, where they are seeing you have impact. I think one of the reasons why, for me, I don't know, reason why some Africans are also suffering here is because all of them are coming in with a visa that shows that I am nothing. Because when you come to a system with a visa that shows that I am something, I can add to your system, they value you. I've been in Germany for 3 years. I've never done lager job, like all this menial job. Because from the first day I came, I knew what I wanted. So what I'm going for has been professional jobs. I've worked in Bremen Port. Now I worked in SLB. Now I'm working in another oil and gas company. And so many other people have the same story. So when you're coming in in any country, whether it's Canada, whether it's Germany, whether it's US, with that flag of your visa showing that, yes, I have something in me and I am coming to impute in your own country, they give you higher value. They give you higher value. So anytime you are immigrating for anywhere, the only one I would advise you is to come in as a student.
UAE might be a bit different because here in UAE, it's not, I would not say it's not flexible. It is flexible, but like you mentioned, if you're schooling in a public school in Germany, you don't get to pay fees and all. So most people coming to the United Arab Emirates, they are coming to hustle. All right, they are coming to make the money. I think only 2 or 3% are even coming to school here in the United Arab Emirates.
Yeah, but apart from you coming to school, there's what they call vocational school. In Germany, we also have it. We call it Ausbildung in Germany.
Okay.
So you may not be coming in to like come and do what will I call it? Degree. You can come in for vocational stuff.
Okay.
There's so many vocational. This opening I'm talking about is major and even vocational. You have a skill, but you have to prove that you have the skill by showing maybe certification.
But who are you going to prove to?
This is another discussion. That is a whole me sitting you down and teaching you how to make applications.
You know what I'm saying is, I mean, we are in that position where we have people with so much of certifications in their bags, but
they never use it.
The market is so saturated.
Yeah.
Getting opportunity is difficult. It has actually gotten to that level where you have to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody.
I understand.
I don't know if you get. So there are jobs here in the United Arab Emirates. I wouldn't say there are no jobs. There are a lot of jobs, but then there are competitions as well.
It's actually comparable to most places. But what I will tell you for Germany purpose is that I can actually tell you how to go about it, which you can discuss later.
Okay.
I can give you all the levels and entrance and whatever you need to get your visa come to Germany, right? It may be bit difficult in the coming time, like you transiting can be difficult, but I bet you if you're in Germany, you really, really don't want to go any other place.
How can somebody be a good public speaker?
First thing first, like I said, authenticity, knowing your flavor.
Yeah.
I tell you, it's because there is so many things we mimic everywhere. I want to speak like Steve Harvey. I want to speak like this person. I want to be like this person, right?
Yeah.
But there is a flavor about me. And the flavor about me is what I need to uphold. And that makes the difference. That's my unique selling point.
Do people want to speak like Steve Harvey?
So many people want to speak like Steve Harvey, right? Yes.
They want to be funny or...
Funny, yes. When I speak, I'm funny, all those kinds of things. So the main thing to speak publicly is to be confident. And for you to get confidence is to know your flavor, know your uniqueness, know your organic, know your authenticity. So once you could uphold that, this is me, nobody can take this one from me. It builds that your courage. Oh yeah, for me, oh yeah, or for Nji. So Nji Hanadia or for yes, this is me. This is Ruth. Yes, I know AI now can mimic me, right? But there's still gonna be a way of finding out that this is not a clone Ruth, that this is Ruth organically. So authenticity for me is number one, because it helps you in every other dimension to find yourself, to build courage, and then you could talk to people.
You know, adding to what she has said, I would say also knowledge is very pivotal. If you know a topic, it builds your confidence. You know,
Absolutely.
for instance, now you tell Ruth to come and talk about what she has experienced, maybe cancer, for instance. You know, she has this idea. One, she's going to be confident to talk about it. And number two is knowing your major, knowing your niche, you know, having a niche to say, this is the track, this is the path where I want to journey through, you know, it's going to help you. It was similar to what I was telling some people earlier today, you know. They asked me the same question. How can I, because I went somewhere to, there were some guys from Turkey. So I was to address them, and somebody said to me, these ones are very high profile people, you know. Please be careful how you comport, how you. I said, is it me? I relax. So I went to the boardroom and all. I went there. Of course, first of all, I had to gauge the level of people I was talking with. That is the first thing you need to do. Gauge and understand the environment, understand the atmosphere. All right, it's going to help you find your balance very easily. Now, when you find your balance, engage them. Hey, what's up? Let them say something. Hear them talk. You know. Now, it is going to give you that way of, okay, let me go this way or go that way. When I was done, somebody was like, you sound so energetic. How do you get your energy from? 2 days later or 3 days later, the guy, they said, their Oga, they said this one is a very high profile person. I saw a LinkedIn request and I checked, he was the one that sent me a LinkedIn request. I don't know if you understand. So, if you have that confidence, just like she said, knowing your onions, having knowledge of what you want to talk about, and finding your balance, this is going to help you, become a good public speaker.
Yeah, I would say you have to learn how to speak. Practice.
Yeah.
You have to learn how to speak. You can have the courage, have everything, but if you don't learn it, and everyone learns, but there's a way to speak, and people go to school to learn it. People
what do you learn how to speak?
Depend. There is a public speaking trainings.
You have to read some things or repeating some
9.
words.
There are 9. There are strategies how to speak.
What is 9? Are you speaking Dutch?
So yeah. So no, there is strategies on actually how to speak.
Yeah.
So like he mentioned, knowing there are strategies. There are different type of speaking. There are pitch elevators. There are normal TEDx talk speech, for example. There are 3-minute speech. There are so many type of speech. So you need to learn those strategies, and the way you speak in 2 people room or the way you speak off media is not the way you speak in front of people.
Yeah.
So apart from you, maybe if I'm speaking on podcast, I'm confident. Then if I am standing in front of people, I'm shaking.
Okay.
Yeah. So all those things happen.
Learning how to speak also, she was talking about is, for instance, this is a podcast.
Yeah.
How you begin a podcast, an intro, and how you end, it's very, very significant. Okay, if a person is going to stay for 10 minutes to listen to you, the first 5 to 10 seconds, they matter a lot. That is what we call the strategy.
It's called.
Okay. Yeah. So you have to know what you want to say, to whom you want to say those things to, and how you portray them.
Yeah.
So that way it is. So these are precepts on public speaking and
speaking is strategic. So you have to know your hook. It's called in the beginning. What are you bringing to elevate people, and the ending? And apart from that, bringing your speeching to life is also a different ballgame.
True.
So everything requires you to train, requires you to understand. There are people that go to school to study media and marketing or something like that, communication for become a PhD on it. So those kind of people, they could tell you more about how to do this. For me, it's natural.
We are here taking it by the balls. I want to ask, is there anything you have for us? Is there anything that you plan? Okay, if I come to the podcast, I'm going to let them know.
Yes, something I will really want to say something about entrepreneurship and soft skill. So I'm graced, I will say, I'm happy, or I don't know the word to use to say it. I have founded almost 7 companies, right? Some of them are in the pipeline, some of them are getting some funding, some of them were working on it. And these are ideas because I have problems to solve as an African person. The same thing to every other youth that is coming from the same background like me, which means you are very innovative. You are exceptional. You have you have a place to think to. Some people doesn't have a place to think to and need to make use of that. Think out ideas. Put your head into it. There are so many skills now you can adopt. IT is not something that is far-fetched. I learned my own IT from YouTube. Indians are doing an amazing job there. So get these skills done. You can be, I work as a freelancer. You can be in UAE and you're making your normal money. You're still coming back on Upwork, in Fiverr, in all this remote platform and making other monies. And we have this potential. That's why I'm telling people us to move from our normal becoming a slave man, slavery mindset of hard work to smart work. Because that is where the money is. Because you're going to get old one day and you will need that energy and you need... Yes. So please get a skill, IT skill, especially because this is a technological, innovative world. I was telling you when I was coming that I want to go and visit the Dubai Future Museum. Because the one I went to yesterday, which was the famed Dubai, I was really inspired by it. I went home thinking about myself and some project I was doing. And this is thing, you are being in, I want to see in next 1 year, UAE African people here embodying so many innovation because you are in a place that is inspiring. I can't be in UAE when people are making a lot of crazy innovation and I'm telling you that I'm flopping. No. You have to key into it. Automation is happening. Robotic is happening. AI is happening. Software testers, IT support, data analysis, data science. Key into any of that.
Cyber
security. Key into any of that. Smart cities. UAE is built with smart cities. You can draw. You are a civil engineer. So what I also help people do is to collect their skill, collect their personality, and merge it to become one thing. So I help you find the right IT you need to do by your personality and by what you like doing, and by finding yourself. So then this is the IT you could do, and it could easily help you. That is also one thing I do in my coaching section. So that's what I would say.
Okay, as a business developer, this podcast channel was started like 2 months ago, and we are trying to be consistent on it. What strategy do you think we should follow for us not to burn out and make it to stand as a business?
So the thing is that I always tell people what matters a lot is your personnel. What are your target audience? Because you want to reach in a global, but you can start from somewhere. Before Apple become big, they started from small. Before Amazon started owning everywhere, they were selling just book. So start from a little thing and expand and start expanding from that. It's called MVP. That's your minimum viable products. So now what I want you to do before you start looking at all those big brokers, cover your eye, get there, is to find a target audience. I want to be speaking to UAE youth here, that everyone in UAE want to listen to me first. If you can own this community, them themselves will take you global. But when you are focusing more on the global and you're forgetting to start today or start now or start the little one you have, you get lost. So which means if I'm promoting the UAE here, let me go and start finding those talents, those tomorrow inside us here. It may not be only Africans. It may be Indians. What are they doing? What crazy things are they developing within their personal range? Go and discover those people. Bring them to the podcast to tell people what's happening. Visibility is a good thing. People are paying money for visibility. So anybody you are helping to get visible, you're actually giving that person a big thing. So this platform is a very golden platform. So find those Nigerians that are doing some unique thing. Even if in markets, this one, they carry 2 load of market, they go Nigeria every week. Oga, please, can you come to our podcast and tell us what's happening? How do you do it? And another thing, allow people to share their personal stories. Because everybody has this story that they feel like this part of them that they want people to see. And people are seeing the people may be seeing, but I wish somebody knows I have this kind of strength. So owning them and giving them, okay, sir, please, we are bringing you to the platform today to tell us your journey. And they are here to listen. People love storytelling. Storytelling is one of the big things that also liberates people. So I'm here to tell you a story of how I was even in deserts. And because everybody wants to listen to, wow, so this man will get this kind of money, even pass through deserts. So you are just uniquely doing things. Just focus on that small niche. Every other thing comes later. So you can give yourself a timeline. Like for me, that's how I work on my project. This year, concern TikTok. The only way I won't work now on Facebook. make Facebook people first understand what I'm doing. Facebook will take you to TikTok. Before you start seeing it, they are screenshotting you and they are putting you on TikTok. People will now be begging you, come to TikTok now. You get? So get one platform that you want to have strength on and build your audience there. Get personas, that's people that you want to target, and build their strength there. They will take you viral. So that's what I would say in there. That's better.
Awesome.
All right.
Then also create a virtual meetup. Some people may not be able to come. I have work, or I cannot come. Oh, I'm not in UAE. I'm another place. I traveled. I cannot come. No, while I can do live.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay. Is there anything you want to add?
Oh my God. What else do I want to add? I mean, when we bring people that are very, very vibrant, intellectual, and knowledgeable to the set, we keep calm to also learn, because my dad will always say that knowledge is unendable. That is how he used to say it. What it means, what he meant by that is, even if you're 80 years now, you have to stay for 2 more months before you die. You're going to learn something new. All right. So we keep learning, and we actually appreciate you so well for coming. Actually, Vic Influencer has been doing a very nice job, I must say. So we are talking the last time we are planning to have. We have actually nice view for Africans here. One of the problems we all know as Africans, or where we come from, is people want to invest very less in education. And when I say education, I don't mean academics only, because academics is just a branch of education. All right. So there are so many other things involved in education, like learning, like continuous improvement and development. People, they want to invest less in it. But if you tell them now, bring 500 to get 1,005, quick things, they would want to go and rush and get it. But that thing that would take them the process, the time, the refining, it's difficult for them. So one of the things we're planning also is to have conferences, like physical conferences where we can gather. We must not be 1,000 to start conferences and educate our people. We could just be 150, 100 people. That 100 people, when they go outside to tell 3 of their friends each, the kind of benefit they actually got from it, it's going to be very, very awesome. Now, for instance, as you all know, I love my tradition so well. All right. And there is what I am planning with my team for December this year. All right. So last year was very awesome, but we want to make something so bigger this year. The Igbo progressive community. We want to make something so bigger this year where we expand, we open the doors and windows for people to come and see what we do. Come and see what we practice. Come and see how we've been able to change the status quo. Come and see how we've brought people from the lowest, like people, they came with only secondary school certificate. Come and see them having their bachelors, their masters. Come and see people being dishwashers becoming chefs. Come and see people being construction workers, becoming HSC professionals in their places of work. These are things we've been able to do. We've been able to refine people in organization, and we want others to come and see it. So that is what we have been doing. And of course, Vic Influencer has been doing very, very awesome.
Yeah, I will actually applaud that. It's quite impressive that you're putting so much energy on people. I tell people that wealth is not money, but wealth is people. And the biggest investment you can make is in people. And I'm really, really open to helping you in any way. I don't mind jumping into any meeting, any sharing my own experience or my own skills with you. Collaborating with you also in my platform, that will also be good. I'm willing to do that. But also another thing I want you to do is document things you do. Very important. And because you are not just only attracting the Igbo people, you are putting yourself and the whole Nigeria in a ladder that they will look at as UAE and say, there is a platform doing this thing. When we want to get Igbo people, or when we want to get African people, let's go to those platforms. So, which means that you have to be in their front so that they will be seeing that we are doing it. Even though we are doing it small, magnify it for them. We are doing big things. So see the numbers we have done. See the report of what we have done. So every program you do a report of it. Do a documentation of it. Keep it. And if there is once in a year, if there is a Ministry of Education they have, or Minister of something, you can send these things to them. This is our yearly review. Look at what we have been doing. They want to invest because see, they need you as much as you need them.
Correct.
So if you're having a conference, instead of you focusing on how many people come in, 1 or 2, when our people hear that the people that will give them job is in the conference, they will come.
True.
So you can invite people. We are having an exhibition. If you are a company, come and bring your exhibition to our conference free. Don't pay. Maybe the first time, don't pay. Just come and bring your exhibition. Or like they are seeing the flyer, they are seeing that this place are coming. This place are coming. They don't even want to come and listen to you. They are coming to go and find their job. But on that finding their job, you enter them in.
It's one people.
So
Yeah, true.
you get. So they say they want 1,000 to put out. Tell them they are forest trading. They are there.
Yeah.
They are coming there. They should come and collect their 1,000 to collect 2,000. And then when they come there, they change. That is the method that Paul was using in the discipleship in the Bible.
No Igbo. Yeah, man, Paul, my Peter Hanchanine.
Did you enjoy this session?
Absolutely, I did actually.
So you owe me, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you take it after the show.
I don't know, but I have to think about it because I don't know anyway. I'm so impressed. Thank you so much for having me. I'm honored. Like, when I mentioned to my host that I am going to be a podcast, say, Ruth, where do they know all these things? What is happening? It's an evidence of good relationship. Thank you, Mr. Mike. For this.
Thank you. When are you visiting UAE again?
I don't know. Let me go home first.
Okay.
Because now I'm thinking of how to go to Kenya because I'm going to Kenya tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then I have also programs to do in Kenya. I also have a podcast in Kenya.
Awesome.
So it's quite impressive that I'm able to do this at this space.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Victor.
No problem.
Please, you know me now.
Yes.
Follow me anywhere. I follow you back.
No,
You do it.
No.
Call me when you need help.
No,
Thank you.
So, guys, let us not forget to tell you to follow Vic Influencer.
Yes.
Right, so it's the reason why we do come here day in, day out to give you the hot information, ideas, expansion of knowledge. You can see what we've done today. It's something that a lot of you will remember even in 10 years, 20 years to come. So please do not fail to subscribe and also click what thing they call them? Notification bell so that you get notified whenever he posts a video. All right. Thank you.
All right,
guys. See you next week.